Hi, welcome teacher leaders to the Summer League orientation. I'm Rebecca Reynolds, and I'm normally with Digital Innovation, but right now I get to work with this great admin team. And we also have
Anna Sanders, and I normally am with Miners Lane Elementary School, but I'm an admin for the Summer League.
Hey everybody, I'm Raymond Yaksik. I work in Edwards and I oversee the Title IV programs. And this year I'll be working with Summer League with Mark Sauer as well. He is not with us today. He is enjoying the beach, so don't blame him for not being with us. You might know him as Coach, and he'll be with us as well.
Awesome. And we just wanted, as an admin team, to say thank you for all of your exciting learning experiences that you have designed and worked with your coaches to provide our students with just an incredible way to avoid that summer slide. And we're thankful that you are here. So our admin team, as we introduced ourselves, we also are assisting with different grade bands. So Coach is going to be working with our high school adventures. Raymond's going to be working with our middle school adventures. Anna's going to be with our grades our grades 3 through 5, and then I will be with K through 2. As you've already probably learned, you had a coach work with you through your adventure, providing feedback and working closely with you. Here are all of our great coaches. We want to say thank you to all of their incredible efforts. We've also listed kind of what their expertise are and positions in case there's someone specific that you want to reach out to with your adventure. We also want to say thank you to our support personnel. We've got ECE services from Brittany and Doug. ESL is our coach, Michelle Shorey. And then we have lots of friends in DEP. We especially want to thank Dr. Melanie House, Dr. Taylor Utley. We know that and John Brewer, we know that they have been working very closely with the adventures in the R-Tool design. So they are all here to support you if you need help. We also have our incredible handbook crafted by our good admin coach. So when you open it up, there's going to be he has a great little welcome in here. And you're going to read through this and make sure you understand everything. If you have questions, just let us know.
All right, so we're going to review the timeline for this program. You have already submitted your proposals for your adventure, and it's received an initial acceptance, but we are providing every opportunity to coach your adventure into being successful and accepted as part of our program. The second step is the design lab phase, which everybody is currently in. You're setting up your Google Classroom, you're completing the R-Tool, you're meeting with your coach to either help you fill out the R-Tool or facilitate your adventure in some way. We're checking for project-based learning structures and answering any questions you may have. The DEP, which is the Department of Equity and Poverty, is reviewing each adventure to make sure that it supports all of our children. Administrators have been assigned to teacher leaders. You are completing the office hours form or updating it and updating the grade band adventure form, reviewing the handbook, and you are also setting up your Google Classroom adventure to be reviewed by coaches. So make sure you add both your immediate coach in this design lab process, as well as the coach that is the admin that is designated for your grade band. The teacher leaders are adding the administrators. and you are completing your summer learning payroll form, make sure that you really notice the deadline for that, because we're coming to the end of the year, and it is not impossible to get you paid if you're late, but it is going to be a difficult task for our wonderful payroll person. So make sure you really pay attention to those payroll dates. Last minute quality assurance feedback is also going to go on. And our summer learning kicks off on Monday, June 21st. Martha Hack is the main point of contact for payroll. A form that is linked in this presentation. It'll be in the teacher's Google Classroom as well. And just read those dates really carefully. Please check the Summer League Teacher Classroom for more information, and the pay will begin being dispersed on July 9th and cover your planning hours and hours accumulated for the first 2 weeks of the Summer League session. The office hours, make sure you have filled out the follow-up form. It's one of the questions on that follow-up form. And you just choose your coach, your adventure name, talk about your Google Classroom, copy and paste your Google Classroom code into this form. Make sure you copy and paste it. Last year we had a little bit of some difficulty. I think someone may have typed it, and unfortunately Google has this thing where the capital I looks like the lowercase l, and one of the codes was not correct, and the kids would type in the code and it would not sign them up for the adventure. And that makes me also want to ask you that if you do not have kids signed up for your adventures in the first couple of days, please email someone. We will be attending to that as well. But if we somehow miss it, please make sure you've emailed your administrator. This is the way you can title your Google Classroom. This helps us because we have a lot of Google Classrooms in our Drive. Make sure you have the class name that matches what's on the main document. And if not, just email someone or change it if you're able. And then under the section, please put Adventure 1 or Adventure 2. So if you're part of the first session, put Adventure 1. If you're part of the second session, put Adventure 2. Teachers will open their Classroom Meet link during the office hours. So please make sure that your Meet link is open and that kids can drop by. Add your grade level admin and refresh your link for safety reasons each day. And then if you turn on the comments in your stream, it really helps kids to build community and provides them a way to enhance the culture of this adventure, even though it's asynchronous. Earning points and the leaderboard. So this is currently under development by IT. We're going to share additional information in the classroom once the program is complete. And as students finish the adventure, you'll need to give them permission to access a reflection, which will then allow them to earn points. There will be additional ways to earn points, especially based on feedback. So encourage them to come to the Google Meets to get that feedback. But again, we will provide more information in the classroom. This is an example of a Google Classroom layout. You'll need to use topics. Your first topic should be some sort of introduction to the class. It can be called introduction, read me first, or something similar. Have an overview of the final project, some information, maybe for parents. What the general information goes there. And organize it either day 1, day 2, day 3, or assignment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there should be 5. I know that picture is cut off, but that was just for space purposes. So there should be 5 adventures and an artifact. Please consider having a video introduction and summary of your adventure. We found that even the most organized and clear adventures benefited from a video overview, and I'll be providing a sample in this presentation. And then also make sure that your office hours are in a document, like a material document under the first section. This is for video and audio materials. Make sure to set your permissions for videos and audio, especially if you're reading slides or things to kids. We found that some kids can't access them unless you have set the permissions. Keep it in. If you put them all in one folder, and you can set the permissions one time. And permissions should be set to anyone in JCPS or anyone with a link.
Feedback was really important this year, and that was a big emphasis for us. So we really took an intentional look at how we can help promote that. So students are going to earn points for revising their work based upon your feedback. Beyond that, you're going to be able to give video feedback. That's really powerful. We provided a tutorial on here for how feedback might look, for giving them intentional feedback. But really just know that whatever the feedback that you are able to give students and able to allow them to not only go back and maybe revise their artifacts will really help them, not only now, but this coming year, and help fight that summer slide. Normalizing feedback and improving work-based is a very important key goal of ours. This is additional information. We used the PBL framework this year, and we had a lot of great partners. So this is just a way for you to get more information if you like the framework, if you need to continue to revise your PBL, if you need to revise your adventure, if you just want more information, this is going to be a place for you to help find some of that. Now, the big thing is your next steps. So obviously join the classroom, you'll get notifications, and we're going to update you constantly. If you were part of this last year, you know that this is never a finished product. IT will continue to innovate, and we'll continue to give you the necessary news and information to help make it relevant and improve it. Complete the follow-up form if you have not already. You should have. And then also complete the form if you finish the training. And then lastly, the payroll forms. As Anna said before, Martha Hack is your go-to for payroll questions. If you miss anything, if you need help, if you have a question, she is the person to talk to all that. And then lastly, respond to all methods of communication if anyone kind of reaches out to you. Obviously, we respect your office hours, and we're going to do our best to limit communication to you. And right now has been kind of that they go to her because she'll help you out very promptly. And about that promptness, the last thing is just respond to any communication we kind of give to you or students may have. Obviously, we honor your time. I want you to enjoy your summer. We want you to enjoy your summer. And we're going to make every effort to make sure that we're efficient. But just make sure that if we respond or anyone else does, that you just respond back as quickly as possible. This is never a finished product. We're always working to improve it. And we're going to need your ability to be flexible and provide that feedback.